Hey everybody, Mo here, and in this video I'm bringing you a brand new updated version of the Elusive Burn deck. So if you played LOR a little bit back, you know that Elusive Burn used to be Ionia Noxus, and it was a deck, a very hyper-aggressive deck that abused the really aggressive elusive units and just direct burn damage from Noxus and the ways of, Crimson Disciple, Demolitionist, Grenadier, stuff like that. Well, since then, that deck was really, really good. Obviously, really, really impressive because it got nerfed really, really hard. And the nerfs basically just took the deck out of existence. And people just straight up stopped playing it because it wasn't nearly good enough. Well, with the introduction of Targon, we got this new card called Fate Guide. And then so it's just 4 mana, simply play, grants an ally elusive. You don't need allegiance, you don't need any other condition, you just need to play Fate Guide. So I was looking at this card, and I figured, it gives a card elusive, which we know from past experience is really, really good. And you play it on turn 4, so ideally you're going to be playing it on a 3-drop. And then so I just went through all of the cards and all of the regions and said, what deck has the most, really high-powered 3-drops, like the best stats? Turns out, the answer is in front of us the whole time, because it's Noxus. You have, 3 mana 4/3s. You have 3 mana 5/4s. You have fucking Draven. So, ideally, what you're doing here is you're slamming one of these honky men on turn 3, and then you just slam a Fate Guide on turn 4, and then boom, you have an elusive 5/4, which previously, a 3 mana 4/3 elusive got nerfed to being a 3 mana 3/3 because a 3 mana 4/3 elusive is too busted. 3 mana 4/3 elusive is busted. You know a 3 mana 5/4 is just gonna be untouchable. So I've been messing around with this deck quite a bit, tuning the numbers still a little bit, but this deck that I'm running right now is really, really nice. I really like the direction it went in. I think I might make a few changes, but if I do, I'm gonna leave a link to the deck below in the description, so any changes I make will just be on that link, because I'll make sure I always update the deck in that link code. So before the video begins, I'd just like to ask you guys if you could subscribe. 86% of the people that watch my videos aren't actually subscribed to me, so if you could do me a huge favor and just subscribe, it's free, easy, helps me out with the YouTube algorithm a lot, and you can always just unsubscribe later if you change your mind. So that's it for the intro. I hope you guys enjoy these next couple games. I sure did, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, what we got here? Ooh, we're against Demacia. That should be pretty good for our elusives. Elusives tend to do pretty well into Demacia, so we're gonna mulligan like this. We're just gonna hard mulligan for a really good 3-cost unit. That's really what you want, is you want to just have a 3-cost unit and then Fate Guide on 4. So we have the Fate Guide, so here we go, boom. We have the 3-cost unit. So now we just get to do a pretty nice curve here of 1-drop into 2-drop into 3-drop into Fate Guide. Also, something that's really big with this deck is attacking on evens, because when you attack on evens, that allows you to play your Fate Guide. Oh, sure. This guy's playing just strictly elites, I guess. Pretty interesting. So back to what I was saying, attacking on 4, as you'll see here in a moment, you either get to drop your, in this case now it's going to be a Reckless Trifarian on turn 3, and then you get to give it elusive on 4 and attack with it. Or if you don't have the elusive combo and you just have the crowd favorite, then you get to play your crowd favorite on 4 then attack with it. Either way is pretty good. So what we're gonna do here is, actually, since we have the second Fate Guide, we're gonna go and drop the crowd favorite. And this is because nothing he has can really block this very well, and we have so many units that we just played a 4 mana 6/5, which is really good. Also, fun fact, a 6/5 elusive unit, pretty good. If you couldn't, if you didn't think so, yeah, it's pretty good. Sure. So we're gonna block like this because it forces him to where he can only really kill off one thing effectively. So he could block all of these, and then we still get to go just Iron Ballista Fate Guide, and we're big chillin'. So we'll trade our early game units here. So here comes these for sure. And now we get to fill the board up with units some more and scare him. So we get Iron Ballista. And then depending on what he plays, we might just get a really, really big open attack. Battlesmith? Sure. Just Housekeeper. Or House Spider. So next turn we're on 6 mana. So we should be able to Fate Guide our big unit here. And then we can also Keeper of Masks. Which, Keeper of Masks is such a good card, by the way. It's super underrated. It's not like insane. It's not insane as in overpowered, but the amount of stats that you get from this card is so crazy. Oh wait, wrong way. So select the unit to replace and then give it elusive. There you go. There you go, chat. We know what we're doing. Anything he plays a Garen. We won't give a damn about no Garen, chat. We're just going in. We're just going in, chat. We're doing all the damage. Sure, so now he's at 5, and then basically all that happens now is we just get to hit him with an elusive unit, and we're chilling. Pew, pew. Sure, so any big unit here would be really nice for on 7, so we can draw a 3-drop, give it elusive with Fey Guide. We're looking pretty good. So here, we're just going to go ahead and give that elusive. No reason to not to, and as long as we just don't die here, and we're all but guaranteed to win.
Raise the banner, lift our spirits. We stand
strong. Sure, like we said, our game plan here is literally just don't lose. So when we attack here, we're going to make sure to attack with just the elusive units, because we don't want to get judgmented by his Garen's judgment. So we're going to attack with just our elusive units. They're enough for lethal on their own. And it should be okay, as long as he doesn't have, like, double single combat, I think is the only thing we lose to. Yes, there is Purify, but 2 single combats is the only thing we really lose to here. Nice, and there you go. We beat Demacia, so that's pretty good game 1. We take those. That really showed off the power of your turn 4 plays. Your turn 4 power spike with this deck is insane. Let's get to the next game. Right, we're against a Targon Twisted Fate deck. Sounds very interesting. So we're gonna mulligan here. We're gonna keep both of these because obviously the curve's really nice. There we go. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 curve. So again, crowd favorite is basically just if you don't draw Fey Guide, then you still have a really nice, powerful turn 4 play. So we're not going to trade here because ideally you want to keep all of your units alive. So your crowd favorite is just like super, super big. I'm assuming this guy is just going to be playing like a turbo draw style Twisted Fate deck. So this probably just kills off my 2-1. Oh, it does not kill off my 2-1. Nice. Well, we get to play House Spider then. House Spider is nice. And then we will then follow it up with the Draven that he knows we have.
Me too, kiddo. Me too.
And Hush could be a pretty big problem against this deck because Hush just isn't really balanced. So we're just going to swing in with this. And yeah, we'll swing in with this. This is not bad. Pretty nice damage here. So, yeah, I mean, if your crowd favorite gets hushed, it feels really bad. And then if they immediately hush your Draven or your other elusive unit also, just feels bad all around. So, yeah, this guy's, like we guessed, is playing just a hyper draw deck. Worst case scenario here is he goes ahead and slams down a Twisted Fate to kill off 2 units. If he does slam down Twisted Fate to kill off 2 units, I'm just going to play Trefarian and Blade Scout. So that way we can get a big boy. A big boy. Warning shot, sure. And then draw, yep. So we're actually able to just play this crowd favorite here, which feels pretty good. 6-5 crowd favorite always feels good. He's gonna steal our cards, but joke's on him. Our cards are just a bunch of shitty little units. Which, I mean, to be fair, let's give him good blockers, right? So that's pretty good. If he pulls Draven, we kind of just assume he has... Okay, Pale Cascades. Sure, that also works. We'll just assume he has Make It Rain. But this works. So, really good draw here would be another Green Glade duo, and we go duo Blade Scout. And that looks pretty good. So this is also not the worst, like, attack ever. Sure, so I get to go Blade Scout here. Which again, not the worst thing we've ever seen, right? Ah, of course. Sure. So, because of that, we're just going to go here. We're just going to go all in here. And then we're just going to use these axes. So, we just swing out. I'm not... Yeah, I would definitely trade it. No, wait. I would still just kill this unit off. Interesting. I feel like he has a... deal 1 damage to all units, and he's banking really hard. We're going to go and just trade off this unit here. Really no reason not to. And then, yeah, we'll slap him up. Get up to 9. Do 11 damage to him, no big deal. And then now we'll just get this really big Assessor. I mean, not Assessor. Trefarian Assessor is just such a good card. Anytime I see the word Trefarian, I just assume it's Trefarian Assessor. So here we're just going to play Keeper of Mass just to go really, really wide around this guy. Even though we're not really abusing the actual ability from Keeper of Mask, we're going to go ahead and just use it so we can have another body to go around this guy. Because we do have the Brothers Bond, it's really nice to have as many bodies as possible so you can just kill anything that goes unblocked. So worst case here is he got the 1-mana 4/1 Charger, so he's able to block and kill off the 6/4. Guiding Touch, probably not that big of a deal. We'll end up, we'll see, chat. Here, I think we just take the damage. And we'll just let him decide if he wants to block it or not, because last time he didn't block it for some reason. So we'll go ahead and just let him decide if he wants to block it or not. We'll attack like this. We're going to keep the House Spider in our hand, 1, because we'll miss out on getting the token anyways. And 2, we can always discard Spinning Axe and then Brothers Bond, and that's 5 damage if we need it somewhere. So here comes a Hush, I'm assuming. No Hush, so he's at 1. So we're just going to go ahead and pump this up for 1 then. And we'll click OK. And that's game. So there you go. That's game 2. Alright. Both very, very good games. I mean, deck did what it needed to do. One game showed off the power of the Fey Guide on turn 4. The other just showed off the power of straight up, you know, crowd favorite on turn 4. So deck's really, really fast, really, really good at going under your units of your opponent if they go really wide, and it's really, really good at punishing these slow Asold Trundle ramp style decks because you just kill them before they get to do anything useful. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure again to subscribe below. Make sure to go follow me on Twitch. I stream on there almost every single day. I post videos on YouTube here almost daily. And join the Discord so that way you don't miss out on any notifications. Thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next video.